Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and this is Utoxin Plays Kerbal Space Program. Since last episode, I have added a couple new mods. Someone mentioned I would need fairings, and I thought Ferrum Aerospace provided them, but I did my research, and apparently not. So I added KW Rocketry, and I also added Joint Strengthener, I think is the name of it. It's another mod by Ferrum that just makes joints in rockets stronger. So they're less flexible. Which just means that we don't need as many struts later when we start building really large rockets. Last episode, we had acquired the radial mount parachutes, which has landing struts, another liquid-fueled engine. That looks like, what, an orbital engine? Max thrust 50, yeah, that's an orbital engine. Okay, what is its ISP? 390? Not great, but... Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry, still got the cough. I'm gonna have it for a while. One of the joys of being asthmatic. I need to go in here and do this, since I added the new mod. Okay, there we go. Now we're caught up. Yeah, we own everything now. Okay. Alright, so I also did a little bit of playing around in a test world last night. So I've got some ideas for how to build rockets that I can get more research from. Let's go ahead and start with a command pod. Let's give myself plenty of space to work with. Alright. We now have access to these mystery goo containment units, which I think is one of the things that caused some of my instability last episode. Because I just had one, tacked onto the side of the pod here. I think it was unbalancing me. So, let's see. First, let's do this. Make sure to get a antenna on here. Do my angle snapping. There we go. Close enough to not matter. Okay. So then, we come into structural here, and we tack a girder segment right there. Then from there, we go back to science, and zoom in a little bit. I wish they would give a better hotkey for that. And this goes... Oh, I wanted that to be symmetric. About right there. Technically that's clipping a little bit still, but it's about where I want it. So, that way we can carry 4 mystery goo containment units, which is more than we should really need. And then we want the heat shield. And I need to be careful where I place this. You'll notice it will fit up in there, although it won't go there because it's clipping with the containment units. I want to make sure that's on the bottom of that girder. Okay. So that is our lander. That's what we're going to be bringing back to the planet. And let's go ahead and set up the staging on that. There we go. Okay. Now, in my experimenting last night, this stack decoupler seemed to be the one that worked best here. So we throw that stack decoupler there. And that gets its own new stage. There we go. Okay, so now it's time to start building our orbital stage. So, we've got this little thing, which has a little bit better ISP. Okay. 1.5 per second. Yeah. much lower thrust, but it also has much better has a little better ISP, much lower thrust. Okay, so that will be our upper stage engine. Let's give it 2 of these fuel tanks. That should give it plenty of fuel. Let's see, it does about 1.5 per second. These are 180 seconds. So 360 at 1.5 a second. 360 divided by 1.5. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a long burn. So there's our upper stage. Okay. Let me zoom back out a little bit. I like it. Now, for our launch stage. I don't have any larger fuel tanks, so it's going to be getting a few of these. Probably 4. I think this engine can lift that. There's a way to do the math on that, but I'm not that much of a I'm not that interested in doing the math. So yeah, let's drop this down a little bit now that I've got my... Not that it really matters, but I feel better if it's closer to the ground. Okay, that's close to the ground. In fact, it's a little too close. There we go. Okay. I don't have launch towers yet. No, okay. Oh, I forgot to throw a stack decoupler in right there. There we go. And I like to do that. Okay. Alright. And do I have radial decouplers? Oh, I don't yet. Interesting. Okay. Well. I thought I had the radial decouplers already. I guess not. Shoot. Well, let's see if this can launch. I don't know if this has enough thrust to launch. I forget what I've called my other rockets. Let's see. Deadly Test Vehicle Mark 1 and Mark 2. So let's call this one... oh, right. Different keyboard layout. Less deadly upgoer. Those of you who are ex-KCD fans will get the upgoer reference. Okay, let's go for a launch and see if I can avoid killing a Kerbal with this one. I'm probably in editing going to be adding a death counter to this episode, counting how many times I've killed Kerbals. I'm using the Immortals, but you know, I've still killed Kerbals. Okay, turn on SAS. Have I done a Launchpad crew report? Yeah. Let's see. Let's observe a mystery goo, though. That should count for something, right? Yeah, a little bit. Keep the data. I've got enough of those things. Technically, I might be able to do an EVA report from here, but I'm not going to try, because if he falls out, then there's nothing I can do. Oh, sorry about that. Stupid cough. I'm going to be stuck with it for a while, unfortunately. Okay. Throttle at max. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, I've got enough thrust to lift off. Barely. Alrighty. Okay. Wait, what is it doing? No, it's holding steady. Okay. Do I get credit for a mystery goo up here? No, reset. Okay, I should start slowing my acceleration on this rocket. I don't want to get going too quick. to stay below 200 in this lower third of the atmosphere if I can. Yeah, this rocket's not going to get to orbit. I don't have the fuel for it. Okay, over 200, but... Okay... Of course, I don't know if those same rules of thumb apply with farum installed. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're exiting this stage of the atmosphere. Let's go ahead and throttle back up. Start a gravity turn. I've also noticed that this vector indicator doesn't update very smoothly with these mods installed. It tends to like not move for a while and then jump all of a sudden. And I'm not sure where that glitch comes from. Okay, let's start getting more drastically tilted over here. I do not know. This does not appear to have the thrust. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's see, I should get one of these. Okay. Yep, keep that data. Altitude? Yeah. Okay, my orbital velocity is increasing again. Maybe I can get into orbit. I doubt it. I think I'll at least reach space. Yep, I've reached space. Okay. Next, let's check our map. What's my app? My apoapsis is that. Add maneuver. Let's get a burn. Oh yeah, that's an overburn. 80 by 87, good enough. Exit that. That's in 41 seconds. Ooh, that's a 4-minute burn. Okay, power up. I don't think I'll be able to pull this off, but let's see. I should have observe mystery goo. Yep. Keep the data. Okay. I doubt this is going to work, but we're going to give it a good try here, people. Alright, there's really not much point in that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to go down again, falling back towards the planet. Okay. I've got the fuel for this, I just don't know if I have the time for this. This engine just doesn't have the oomph I need. Yeah, orbital velocity is climbing, but I don't know if it's climbing fast enough. I need to be up, what, around 2400, I think, is Kerbal orbital. Ooh, the limb of the atmosphere there, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's widening. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to have to dump this stage pretty soon. Okay. Hello, music. That was weird. Just jumped in like that. Oh, so close. So close. Well, we're back into the atmosphere now. If we can do it, people. Yeah, I don't think we can do it. I'll let it try. I'm still safe at this altitude from severe atmospheric effects. Okay, that's our apoaps. Our periaps is coming up. Here comes our periaps. Okay, I'm so low on fuel, I'm going to cut that there. I think our apoaps is high enough. We'll get back up into space, and I think that might be far enough out for a different biome for research. Our altitude should be climbing again here. We're not quite to the periaps. Or are we? No, we're past the periaps, so our altitude should be climbing. Yep, it's climbing. Okay. And that is shrinking. Let's go ahead and time warp. Can I get that to stay up? No, of course not. I can get that to stay up, though, if I click it right. There we go. Clicked that. Okay. Working our way towards the edge of the atmosphere. And I've got enough fuel left that I can do a retro burn to drop my periaps when I need to. Good. Oh, my throat. I really hate being an asthmatic sometimes. I would really like new lungs. Okay, and we are back into space. Yep, and there's our music. Boy, that is loud. I thought I turned that way down. Okay, turn physics simulation back off. Let's get out here to our apoaps. Let's see if we can't get some good science done out here. Okay, close enough. Alright, I should have one goo containment still unused. Observe. High over Kerbal. Awesome. Keep the data. Okay, and then... do I have a crew report from this altitude? I do not. Keep that data. And EVA. And take that. Keep that data. And board. Okay. There we go. That'll get us a decent chunk of science. So I need to get pointed at this. And from my experiments last night, the optimal periaps is about like 32 to 33 kilometers. Is a nice, gentle re-entry. So I want to start retro burning and just slowly pull this down into the low 30s. Deadly re-entry makes this a lot harder, but I've found a good balance here. Much higher than this, and you have a chance of having to wait another orbit. Yeah. There we go, under 33. That should do nicely. Okay, so with that done, I can dump my orbital stage. So, bye-bye. I'm impressed I made it into orbit with that. I didn't think I was going to. Okay, so now it's just a matter of waiting to get back down. So let's go ahead and time warp. Oh, I should check something. What did that do? Okay, didn't affect it much. I need to like change the ejection thrust on that, because I've actually had that change my periaps significantly. When you eject that, you get a little reaction thrust on this, of course, and I've had it slow me down too much. Okay, here we come. Starting to drop down. Okay, let's speed up just a touch more. Okay, under 100. I'm pretty sure, yep, we just got forced into... Okay. Get pointed at our retrograde. And we should... Let's see, yep, I'm at 1 to 1. We should start seeing atmospheric heating before too much longer. I like to watch this part. Our heat shield tends to do a good job of indicating how we're doing. Okay. Yep, starting to warm up. I don't really need that up, but I like to keep it up. Just habits. Oh, wow, are we only going to get one? Yeah, okay, well, this will probably be a deathless episode. That's a surprise. I would do more editing, but my recording time is kind of short, so I really won't have time to record more and add it to the episode. So, sorry for the kind of boring episode. My last X episode was kind of boring, too. I need to do something about that, because you guys deserve better. Next episode I plan to of Kerbal, I plan to try and get to the moon. At least do an orbit around the moon. And yeah, this mission should get me a fair bit of science. Okay, we're coming up fast. We're up over 100°C. Our speed is starting to drop. That's good. So yeah, this should be a good re-entry. We should start seeing the heating effects soon, I would expect. Yeah, I think I start to see them there. No? Where's our heating effects? Are we not deep enough in yet? This game is so pretty. Even without advanced texture packs and stuff. I hope they get it updated for 64-bit soon, so that we can use more mods and have higher res textures and stuff. That 32-bit memory limit is a killer. Oh, stop messing with my camera. Silly game. Okay, the ablative heat shield is starting to ablate a bit. Wow, this is a nice, gentle re-entry. Although we're about to reach our periaps. How's our orbit looking? Oh yeah, yep, we're coming down. Not sure if it'll be an ocean or if it'll be a land. Okay, there's some of our heating. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing fine. In fact, is our temperature dropping? Temperature's dropping. We never even got over 500 C. We are golden. Beautiful. Nice and gentle. Perfectly safe. At about 10 or 15 kilometers, I'll pop the parachute. Finish slowing us down. Nice. I'm curious, do these count as shielded? No. Interesting. It doesn't count as shielded either. I'm not sure why. Oh well. Yep, still coming down. Our velocity is dropping fast. We're about to be under 1,000 meters a second. Beautiful mission. That went perfectly. Can't wait to see how much science we get from it. Alright, heating effects are gone. Now we're down to atmospheric effects only. 15 kilometers and falling. Okay. 10 kilometers, I'll pop the chute. And here we go. And at this point I can turn that off. Don't need the ablative heat shield anymore, so go ahead and drop that. It'll stay stuck on there by wind forces until the chute opens. Looks like it is going to be a mountain landing. Come on, I don't want to land up in those areas. Okay, it should. Okay. Well, that mission went almost perfectly. The only issue we had was a little bit of trouble getting into orbit. But we did manage an orbit, which is awesome. And wow, this episode is going to be a half hour. So, sorry about the long, boring episode. Oh well. There we go. And there goes our debris. Well, I was right. This was less deadly. Ooh, I should have my guy get out and take a surface sample here. Ooh, assuming he can get back in after he does that. Yeah. How far down is the surface? I think I can see it. Yay for landing on the night side. Don't land too hard. Okay, landed on our side. Where's my crew hatch? Crew hatch is right there. Can I roll to get that exposed a little better? Yeah. Oh, hello. That'll work. That'll work. EVA. Let go. Get up. And take a surface sample. Keep the data. Okay. EVA report. Keep the data. Now. Oh, come on. Come on, you can get back in. Oh gosh. Okay, well, can I just recover the vessel? I think that recovers him. Okay, so I got 11 science from him. Then if I go here, I can go recover that vessel. And I should get, yes, got all the science. 53 science from that ship, which puts us at 64. And let's go back to the science labs. And let's see. I should probably get these two. Those are 20 and 18, so yeah. That gets me a radial decoupler. That's valuable. That gets me some new engines. I can't get... Well, I could get this and one of these if I wanted. No, I'll get these two. These are critical. Okay, there we go. We've got the first tiers unlocked. From here, it starts getting a fair bit more expensive. Next episode, probably try and unlock these two, maybe. These are two fairly important ones. But anyway, I am sorry for the longish episode. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and a share and a comment and all that kind of good stuff. Subscribe if you enjoy my channel. And thank you for watching. My name is Utoxin. This has been Utoxin Plays Kerbal Space Program. And I will see you next time.